Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into Unreal Engine blueprints. Now this video is for absolute beginners, so if you're new and you want to learn how to make games without writing a single line of code, this video is for you. By the end, you'll understand some of the basics of making your first blueprint, adding simple logic, creating a variable, and adding a component to your blueprint. So what exactly are blueprints? Think of them as a visual way to program your game. Instead of writing lines of C++ code, you'll connect nodes together to tell Unreal Engine what to do. It's like building with digital Lego blocks for game logic. Here, for example, we've told the game, when it starts, display the message, hello. Super simple, right? Let's set up our very first blueprint. In the content browser, we'll right-click, we'll go up here to Blueprint Class, and choose Actor. And we'll just call this BP_first. We'll double click to open that up. If it doesn't open on the event graph, you just click event graph right here. It'll open this screen up. This is where we add all of our logic. Right now, you'll notice 3 default events: event begin play, event actor begin overlap, and event tick. These are starting points that Unreal Engine gave us. Now let's make our blueprint do something. We'll use event begin play, and we just click and hold and drag off, and type in print string. Just select that one. They're connected together. We have our custom message. It just says hello. Compile. Now if we go to our level, we just drag this blueprint out here like this. Now when we hit play, we see hello in the top left corner of the screen. If you missed that, I'll do that again. Play, hello. Now because it's on event begin play, Unreal Engine will run this logic automatically as soon as we play the game. And there we go, our blueprint is alive. Now blueprints get really powerful when you use variables. Let's add a new variable called health. Down here where it says variables in our components tab, we'll just hit this plus sign and we'll call it health. And we just want to hit this little drop down next to where it says Boolean here. And we want to use, we'll just use an integer. Now we would come over here to make our default value 100, but we can't do that until we compile our blueprint. So we'll hit compile. Now we'll come down here and we can see we can enter a number. So we'll just put in 100. Now we'll compile again. Now if we come over here to our components tab, find our health variable, we can drag this by clicking and holding out onto the graph. When you release, it'll ask you if you want to get health or set health. We'll get it this time. Now this little pin next to where it says health, we'll click and hold that and drag over to the input pin on the print string node. Now this conversion node pops up because it has to convert this integer into a string so it can print it onto the screen. And it does that automatically. We'll compile this. And now when we play, it's using our health variable as an input for what to print. So when we hit play, it should show whatever number we have plugged in to this health variable. And there you see it says 100. And we can change that, and we can make this 50. And any change you make, you have to recompile. Now when we hit play, it should say 50. And there it says 50. Variables let us store and change values like health, ammo, or score, all without touching code. That's the power of variables. Blueprints can also have components like meshes, lights, and cameras. So let's go up here and click add and type in point light. to add a point light component to our blueprint. Once we hit play, you'll see it glowing inside the level. This is how you can build entire objects that both look and act a certain way. And to make it a little easier to see, I'm just going to turn this intensity all the way up here. And I'll come to our level. Let's just raise it up so we can see it. We'll hit play. Let's turn around. And you can see the light here. Now you don't actually see a physical light, but you see the light. That's where meshes come in. Now before we wrap up, here are some quick beginner tips for working with blueprints. Number 1, keep things organized. Use comments and reroute nodes whenever you can to avoid spaghetti logic. That's where it gets unorganized, makes it hard to find things, makes it hard to debug whenever you have a problem. So the best thing to do is just keep it organized as you work. Number 2, test often. Play frequently so you know your logic is working. The last thing you want to do is add a lot of different things to your game and then have a problem and have to go back and find where that problem is. If you play frequently, you won't have that problem. 3, learn by modifying. Take apart sample projects and see how Epic builds their blueprints. You can download sample projects from Fab. You can download the starter content when you make your project. And you can go through and you can open all those up, read the logic, change it, test it, experiment with it. That's the best way to learn. And 4, going back to experimenting. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you play around, the more you'll learn and the faster you'll learn. And that's it. Your crash course into Unreal Engine blueprints for absolute beginners. You now know how to make a blueprint, add logic, use variables, and add a component to your blueprint actor. From here, the possibilities are endless. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Unreal Engine content. And drop a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.